Hey y'all, what's going on? It's your boy, Forever Branded TV, coming back to you guys with another video on my thoughts of 50 Shades Darker, bitch, okay? Get into it. Was it a hit or was it a miss? Well, bitch, to me, the movie was a hit. Okay, I actually really love 50 Shades Darker more than 50 Shades of Grey. Let me tell y'all something about 50 Shades of Grey. When I seen 50 Shades of Grey, I thought that, it's good. I still like it. But 50 Shades Darker is more romantic, in my opinion. The first one seems like it was a little bit more grungier. It had a more of a darker edge to it than this one. Because on this one, Christian opens up to Anna, and I really just love that they have finally made amends, and he finally let go of his dominant submissive shit and just wanted to really be in a relationship with Anna. Anna was on the first one, he was guarded as hell. Y'all see Christian. Y'all know Christian was guarded. He was set in his ways. He wanted to be the dominant, submissive. He wanted her to sign a contract, and he just wanted to do all that extra. He didn't know the significance of being in a relationship on the first one. He just knew what he knew. And Anna had to basically show his ass the birds and the bees and the flowers and the trees, if you want my honest opinion. Okay. Now the second one, okay, it leads off as Anna graduated. We know she graduated college. We know that she moved on, and after she graduated college, from the first one, it seems like her and Christian relationship got a lot more further apart from what it was. He started getting more complicated. She really wasn't understanding why he was doing the things he was doing. According to the book, he was supposed to have been a little bit more abusive towards her, because he was abusive on the first book, so that kind of rebelled against the book, and they wanted Christian to be a little bit softer but still dark at the same time. Now the second one starts off as Anna is starting her new job. She's moving on with her life. She's trying to forget Christian. Did she really forget about him, or did she? And she didn't. I think that they went a little too fast. She wound up being back in a relationship with Christian. He just somehow waltzed his ass right back into her life when she was trying to move on from him. Now, I don't know, at the time when I seen that, I said, I don't know if this is a good thing or if this is a bad thing. It turns out that Christian really wanted to actually be in a relationship with her, okay? I'm not gonna give y'all the juicy details about the sex scenes, but I will tell you this. The sex scenes, okay, they was a little bit more bumpier than the ones on the first one. The first one, it was more darker. This one was just sexy, romantic, just everything. This was like an X-rated version. In my opinion, this was like an X-rated version of Romeo and Juliet. It was giving me Romeo and Juliet vibes. I loved it, the chemistry. I just think that this one was way much better, okay? And I really liked it. Christian's past comes back haunting him. Miss Johnson comes back into his life somewhat. Then his old submissive kind of comes back. I'll be forgetting that girl's name, but y'all know I only seen it once. I don't know the chick's name, but she came back. She was jealous of Anna, and she's, it was stuff starting to get on with that. I really think Miss Johnson sent that girl to come after her, but whatever. You see a little bit of Jose. Jose was Anna's best friend. He seems like he's jealous on this one, that they're together, and blah, 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 blah. Her friend Kate, is with, Christian's brother Steele on the movie. You didn't really see Kate that much. You seen a little bit of Rita Ora. Rita Ora was still on there. That's supposed to be her sister Mia. And I liked it. I just think that it was much more entertaining. It was much more deeper. We tap in deeper into Christian's life. Why he is the way he is. Anna really taps deep into his heart. He really opened up to her. I really love that the fact that he opened up to her. He wasn't in his selfish asshole ways that how he was on the first one. He was a little bit more, warm-hearted, and he let Anna into him. And that's one of the things I love when lovers let themselves into each other. So that's one of the things that really made me melt with this movie. The sex scenes made it just more enticing, and the storyline was better. It was a different director. I've heard it was a different. I've heard through the grapevine that it was a different director. So in my opinion, I think that this is better than the first one. Okay. Um, I love it. I just love romance stories. I love it. Y'all know I live for romance. I live for, even if it's got a darker edge, I live for it. The 50 Shades Darker, in my opinion, is somewhat of a masterpiece love story. You know, love is always complicated. Love is never stand still. Love is complicated as hell. When you in love, it can be millions of things. You know, love doesn't always have to be beautiful. Love can be dark too, and that's one of the things I love about the 50 Shades series. Because even if I didn't read the books, I did read the first book, but I didn't read the second one and the third one. Even if I didn't, I still get what the message is, and what, you know. It's a lot of people were saying, "Oh, Anna was just a pretty girl who was vulnerable and just was looking for love and just let him abuse her." You can say you can say that if you want, but at the end of the day, Anna really got attached to Christian, and Christian really got attached to her, and I would just really love it. I really like it. The acting was a little bit more better in my opinion. It just kept my attention. It really kept my attention. In my opinion, I'm gonna give this movie an 8 out of 10 because of the simple fact that is, it has really good potential. Okay, I'm not gonna say it was the most outstanding romantic movie, but it was doable, and it's watchable, and I really like it. I can't wait till you get on DVD. You guys have to check it out. I'm not gonna tell y'all every single thing. You guys are gonna have to see it yourself. But I just really love that he let her in, and that's one of the things that really caught my attention about this movie. And this is Forever Brandon TV coming back to you guys with another video. This is 50 Shades Darker, okay? Check it out. It's in theaters. I heard it's doing good in the box office. I'm hearing that people are giving it a little bit better reviews than the first one. But in my opinion, this one was better. That's it. That's all. Check it out. Hey, if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. But in my opinion, I loved it. So, deuces.